Good morning, Year 1, and it is me again, Mr. Stillwell here, and we are going to start our English lesson today, practicing some more of our phonics. And for this page, I would like you to can you sound out these words and give them sound buttons? So same as what we did yesterday, but for this one, we need to be a bit careful because there is 2 digraphs in there, and I wonder if you can tell the person at home with you or the person watching the video with you what a digraph is. Good, so a digraph is 2 letters that are going to make one sound. So you might have what digraph and what sound does that make? Well, you might have this one as well, another example. What sound does that make? Good, and when we're writing on doing our sound buttons with a digraph, we need to remember, so I'm going to do it for shop here to show you, just in case you've forgotten, I'm sure you haven't. Ooh. We are going to do sh, oh, p, shop. See how we don't have our dots under there, we have a line now instead. Okay, so I want you to have a go at these 4 words here, sound them out and read them to the person at home with you using your sound buttons. So write them down with your sound buttons, sound it out, and put the words back together to work out what the word is. Once you've had a go at that, guys, we're going to try the same thing that we done yesterday. So we're going to listen to Mr. Stillwell, and then I want to see if you, or can you, write out the sentence he or I am saying. So can you write out the sentence he is saying? And when you write your sentence, remember you need your capital letters, your finger spaces, and your full stops. Okay. Remember, you can rewind the video if you need to listen to it again and you can't quite catch all the words. Okay, so today's sentence is going to be, the chimp sings a song as he jumps up and down. The chimp sings a song as he jumps up and down. See if you can use your phonics and all your sounds that you know to help you spell out those words and write that sentence. Lovely, so we'll leave our phonics now and we're going to look more at going back to our book, Lost and Found. And what we're going to be learning at today is, can I identify features in a story? So I want you guys to see if you are able to identify features in a story. And you might be thinking, what is Mr. Stillwell talking about? So what's going to happen is I'm going to be asking you some questions, just like we did the other day, and I want you to give me your answers. And these questions are what the features of the story are. And you'll be able to tell me if you remember what the different things that happen in the story. Okay, so if you have forgotten, you need to listen to the story again, pause the video now. You can go back and watch me reading the story to you, but a link in the description, if you click on that, that will take you to a short video that shows you the story as well. Okay, so do that now if you need to. So once you've caught up and now can remember the story really well and you've got the story in your head, I'm going to be asking you these questions. And these are questions that I want you to write down in your book or write the answers down in your book for. Okay? And these are going to tell us the features in the story. So the question number 1 is, what is the setting of the story. And by setting, we mean the place that the story is set. So where is the story? Okay, that's your first question. Question number 2 is, who are the main characters, so the main people of the story? Again, can you write that in your book as well for me? That's question number 2. Question number 3, what happens first in the story? So what did you hear first in the story? Can you remember what happened first? Question number 4 is, what happens next in the story? So what happens after the sentence that you've wrote for the first? What happens next? And then your last question, what happens last in the story? Okay, so what is the last thing that happens in the story to finish the story off? Okay, I want you to have a go at writing sentences for those questions in your books, and I want you to remember to use your capital letters, your full stops, your finger spaces, and try to write your answers in full sentences. Okay, so if you were writing, I'm going to give you a bit of a hint for this one. If you were answering this question, what is the setting of the story? You could put the setting of the story is in, and then where the story is set. The story is set in, and then your answer there. So we can write in a full sentence, okay, that makes sense when we check it back when we read it. Okay, hope that's okay for you. Good luck. I wonder if you can identify all the different features that are in our story, Lost and Found. Here's some sentence starters for you to help you on your way. And then at the bottom here, we have a challenge. When you're writing your answers, hopefully using your amazing adjectives that we've been practicing, you can challenge yourself. See if you can use these words in your sentences. So, because, but, and so. Have a go at that as well as an extra bit of a challenge in your writing today.